Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Leveraging Up Your Voice, Your Story, Your Impact. I'm Mamie Lamley, and today I have an amazing guest. Her name is Marla Press. And the reason why she's here is she's going to give us the inside scoop on Speaks on Fire Academy. Speaks on Fire Academy. Marla, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's Speakers on Fire Academy. Yes, I like to ignite your business and get you fired up about what you do and fire up your audience. So there's a lot of fire.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Set us on fire, Marla. Tell me why you are so inspired and what got you started on your business.
I could say it started when I was 5, but I've basically been on stages my whole life. And I started out being asked to be in the circus by a clown when I was 5. So I could say 5. But basically growing up, I was always on stages. I was in musical theater. I was in a dance company. So I was used to being on stages and performing. And then when I was in my 20s or so, I started becoming a practice management consultant for doctors around the country, and I had to speak on stage. And what I found was I was entertaining, but I didn't have that connection to the audience. And I was really lacking that. And so a couple things really inspired me to start my company, Speakers on Fire Academy. One was that as a kid, I experienced a lot of trauma and didn't speak up. So my mission is to help people speak up and be heard. Really important to me personally. And also because I was really good at performing, but not so good at connecting. You can imagine maybe why. I really want to help people balance that entertainment and connection to the audience, because then you become a fabulous speaker.
Oh my God, you got me all riled up here because I am so excited about what you do. I mean, the inspiration that you talked about and the start that you got it in the circus. My goodness, tell me more about that.
On another time, we could talk about my time in the circus and my time as a prison guard. But probably for today, we don't want to get into that because we only have a short amount of time. But there's a couple of really good stories in there, I have to say.
Amazing, amazing. So Marla, talk to me a little bit about what does the Speakers on Fire Academy do?
Yeah, so I help speakers, mostly entrepreneurs. I've worked with executives and doctors and a number, realtors, all kinds of people, because communication is communication and we all could get better at it. But most of my clients are consultants, coaches, entrepreneurs, and I love working with mission-driven entrepreneurs that are really working to make an impact and help other people. So it's a ripple effect. So I help with all aspects. It's the content and it's how to get stages and it's how to be a better speaker. But I focus a lot, this is how I'm different. I focus a lot on your energy and your presence. And what really changed my life when I said I was speaking a lot and entertaining and performing, but not connecting, was studying the art of presence. And I became certified at the highest level to teach this program that's phenomenal. I love it. And I bring it into my speaker coaching along with my psychology degree, everything I've learned in alternative psychology, and then also creativity. So from being on stages and writing speeches, I have a creative side to me that I love bringing into speaking because, we want to be entertained. There's so many speakers out there now that there's not enough that are entertaining and really keeping your attention. So there's so many parts to this. That's why you need to hire a coach, because there is the entertainment factor, there's building trust, there's strategy, there's content, there's so many different parts to it.
Oh my goodness, you've given us so much that you actually cover, Marla. You know, the energy, that excitement, oh, it exudes from you. And I can see why you would make an amazing, amazing trainer there and for speakers, because some speakers don't understand how to own that real estate that surrounds them on space. And I think you have that key. What else would you like to share with us?
Well, that's a great point that you brought up. And I think energy is misunderstood. So people think, I don't want to be a Tony Robbins, or I don't want to be high energy because that's not me. And I don't try to make everybody the same. My program is really customized to your personality. Now, do I like people to be at least a little enthusiastic and high energy and fire people up? Sure. But how do you get the quality of your energy? Because you can have sort of low energy as opposed to high, but be mesmerizing and draw people into you by the quality of your energy. So it's not just be high, rah, rah. That's what I was saying earlier, is I was just performing and entertaining all the time, but you have to have that balance of some of that, and then the quality of building trust and connection and that energy. And that distribution of how much entertainment and how much of the quieter energy that's bringing people in is really individualized.
You know what I love watching about you, Marla, is the ability for you to use the expressions and the tonality to bring it down, speed it up. You have that gift of recognizing speakers. You need to be really paying attention to Marla, because she's giving you many tips without even telling you she's giving many tips. And that is what I am loving about having you on this show, Marla, is that variation that I'm seeing you even just modeling for all of us.
Well, thanks for recognizing that. And it's so true, right? Because people's attention spans, number one, are so small that whether you have slides, you can't have a slide and have a ton of information on it and have it be up there for a minute or two, because people tune out. And when you're speaking, you have to vary your tone and your expression and your pitch and your loudness and all of that, because it makes people keep retuning into you and paying attention.
Absolutely. When you talk about all of these beautiful tips and amazing advice, what type of audience are you looking for to actually be attracted to you?
Yeah, so I work with coaches and authors and entrepreneurs, a lot of entrepreneurs and leaders. So even if you don't own your own business, if you're a leader of any kind, then these communication skills really work for you. But I do work mostly with coaches and consultants and entrepreneurs. And like I said, I love the mission-driven ones that are really trying to help other people. But I can work with, I mean, I've helped all kinds of people. And it helps in your personal life too, because when you, a lot of what I teach with the energy piece, again, it's not the high energy, low energy, it's where is your energy and how do you get presence? Because it's misunderstood. It's not just not thinking about the past or future and thinking about the moment, then you're still in your head energy. So it's how do you get out of this cluttered head energy and into your full body? So you just are magnetic.
Amazing. You know, Marla, what's coming up next for you where our audience, our viewers and our listeners could get involved and get connected with you?
Yeah, so I do speaker programs, and I like to work in very small groups because it is so customized for you. But a group, as opposed to one-on-one, you also get to practice in front of a group, which is really helpful. So I do a lot of those programs. I have a fast track, which is only 6 weeks, where you will get a lot of the specifics you need. Even if you're an experienced speaker, you're going to learn from this. And I also have a 6-month program, which is very comprehensive and everything you need to really have a sustainable joyful, successful business. And what I offer as a free gift, I'd love to offer this to you. Is it okay if I offer a free gift to your listeners?
I tell you, our audience loves free gifts. Bring it on, Marla.
Hey, I love free gifts too. So one of my gifts is a hot or not speaker eval. And you'll bring any part of your talk. It could be your storytelling, it could be your marketing message, it could be your opening or your closing, your offer, anything. And we will make it sizzling hot so you immediately will attract more clients and wealth.
Oh my God, sizzling hot. It's amazing, Marla. So I hope you leaned in, because this woman has given you amazing gifts in tips on speakers and speaker training. It's amazing because for her, she shows up. I mean, this lady shows up. She doesn't even have to open her mouth, and you already know she has presence. How many of you would love to learn from her? Well, I'm going to encourage you, connect with Marla, because your speaking career could be shifted just by the advice that she could give you. How many of you are ready for that? Well, there you go. Marla's ready already. She's waiting for you. Any last words, Marla, before we wrap up?
Yes. So I just want to say that everybody's a speaker and the whole world's a stage. If you're meeting someone at the grocery store or a meeting, if you want to just talk one-on-one with people, and certainly if you want to grow a business, you have to be a good speaker. And there's so much to it. You want to hire a coach, and I look forward to working with you. And sign up for that Hot or Not eval. It's just speakwithmarla.com. Super easy, and I can't wait to see you.
Amazing, Marla. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to say goodbye for now. It's your time, guys. Let's leverage up your voice, your story, your impact. It's all waiting for you. Thanks again, Marla. Have an amazing day.